EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Time now for the second of 6 on this super wild card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. He completes it to Marshall. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Taken in at the 8. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first carry now for Ty Chandler. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. A run now for Chandler. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll put Addison in motion. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll run it here with Campbell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
McCarthy to the air on second down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and 5. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this.
With the score, Vikings 7.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and goal.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. One of the Giants has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A carry now for Chandler. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Now a shot here, deep middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll run with Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran Darius Slay. They're on the stop. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Strong. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Vikings mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, Dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one into the hands of Marshall. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Throwing now from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terrace Marshall. Touchdown, Giants. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Giants 14.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Vikings 21, Giants 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job, not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle. and keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bill Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll start with an option play to the right. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now he takes off. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Giants back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants will go up by 7.
Giants 42, Vikings 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 86 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Now an option here, left side. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson, putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's an option play right. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's got it. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
We'll try and run the option left. And he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to 1 play in this one. Now, on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Vikings are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Vikings. They are moving on in these playoffs. We'll have a long time to celebrate this one. Get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.